Welcome to Shooting It Straight with Stan. I'm your host, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. So glad you're here. A lot of people are saying, hey, Stan, what about those guitars over your left-hand shoulder to your right, I guess? I noodle around a little bit. I mean, most athletes, and I was an athlete in college, want to be rock stars, and most rock stars want to be athletes. That's just the way it is. But, you know, I guess if I had the wish, I wish I could naturally play guitar. But enough about that. Today's topic is 3 years in or 3 years out when you're looking at fixed rates. So my rule is if it's 3 years or in, you're buying CDs and treasuries. If it's 3 years and out, you're buying multi-year guarantee annuities, fixed rate annuities, the annuity industry version of a CD. Of course, I don't sell treasuries or certificates of deposit CDs, but I love them. Okay, I'm okay with you buying that and not buying stuff from us. That's fine. It's okay. As long as you're buying contractual guarantees and shopping for the highest rates. I certainly would love to have you as a client. Go to theannuityman.com, schedule a call with me, look at our videos and rates and get my books and all that stuff. But as my grandfather told me a long, long time ago, and you've heard me say this, if it hadn't, this is what he said to me. He said, Stan, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. And if you want to know the secret to the Annuity Man success, the reason we're the top annuity sales organization on the planet, is that's our mantra. We're going to tell you the truth because we don't have to remember anything. And plus it works, even if it means we don't get the sale. I get calls all the time, which led to this video, which is where I get most of my good ideas for videos is from you. When I talk to you or when my team talks to you and they say, well, he said this or she said this. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. That makes sense. That's probably on a lot of people's minds. So let's cover it. So, when you're looking to protect the principal, never lose a penny, never pay any fees, no management fees, gotcha fees, IRA fees, annual fees, fee. When you just want principal protection and just have the potential to take interest out if you need the interest or just let it grow and compound, whatever. It really comes down to the duration you're wanting to lock that money up for. When I say lock that money up for, that's temporary. So if you buy a 1-year CD, you're in that CD for 1 year. If you buy a 5-year MYGA, you're in that MYGA for 5 years. And there are surrender charges if you pivot out before those 5 years. If you hold it to term, then we can send all the money to you or back to the IRA at Fidelity or Vanguard or wherever. In other words, you control the asset. Same thing if you bought like a 2-year treasury or whatever. But you need to ask yourself, how long do you want to lock the money in? If it's less than 3 years, then multi-year guarantee annuities historically will not provide the highest contractual guarantee. If it's 3 years and out, multi-year guarantee annuities, the annuity industry version of a CD, historically will provide the highest contractual guarantee available when compared to CDs and treasuries. That doesn't make it better than CDs and treasuries, and CDs and treasuries aren't better than multi-year guarantee annuities. To me, they're one and the same from the standpoint of strategy. From a safety standpoint, said Stan, rank them. I need you to rank the three, top to bottom, the top one being the safest money down to the lowest. Which would you do? How would you rank them? Here's the ranking. Rank number 1 for total safety, treasuries. Why? F stands for federal. F stands for they can confiscate our money and get our money and taxes for the money. F stands for federals. Number 2 is CDs. FDIC insured. F stands for federal. F stands they can take our money, confiscate our money, taxes for the money. And then number 3 from a safety standpoint are multi-year guarantee annuities, because the focus of that decision on which carrier to go with, annuity company, annuity carrier to go with, is the claims paying ability of that annuity company. Now, yes, there are state guarantee funds that back up annuities to a certain limit. Each state is different. You can go and look at your state of residence at NOLHGA.com, NOLHGA.com, and then pull up your state. There's 3 boxes to the right. You can click your state and then hit frequently asked questions, FAQs, on your state. And typically 6, 7, and 8, those questions there will tell you what that limitation is. It could be per company, per carrier, per owner. It could be a lot of things, okay? But the bottom line is don't go down the rabbit hole of state guarantee funds. I just did a live event, and every month I do a YouTube live event. I encourage you to come witness that factual free-for-all where you can just ask me questions live. And the last one we did, we had to shut it off at like an hour and 15 minutes. People were going crazy. It was great. But the bottom line with multi-year guarantee annuities, we're looking at the claims paying ability of the carrier. And when I look at the claims paying ability of the carrier with MYGAs, we're dating them, not marrying them. With lifetime income, we're marrying them, M-A-R-R-Y-I-N-G, hard for Southerners to say for some reason. There is something to that. But I've been married 35 years, so I've bucked that trend, as they said. But you need to look at the claims paying ability. We're only going to be there, say, if we buy a 4-year MYGA, we're going to be there for 4 years. After that, you can move the money back to where it came from. We can roll it to another MYGA. Most of the time, we're going to roll it to another MYGA that has a higher contractual guarantee, because what do I always say? And this applies to CDs and treasuries as well. You own it for what it will do, not what it might do. Stop buying things on hypotheticals, theoreticals, projections, hopeful, historical, owned it 10 years ago, unicorn chasing the butterfly. Never catches it. Don't buy that. Buy contractual guarantees, period. I just did a video on the principal protection trifecta, which, as you know now, are treasuries, CDs, and multi-year guarantee annuities. I also did a video, the I-bond no-brainer is what I called it. I don't sell I-bonds. Go to treasurydirect.gov, all one word, treasurydirect.gov, G-O-V, not G-U-V, you Southerners out there, G-O-V, and you can buy this stuff direct without anyone getting involved, period. By the way, on a side note, the Annuity Man, growing by leaps and bounds, I really believe that in the future, I don't know if I'm going to live to see it, but hopefully in the near future, you're going to be able to buy annuities direct without interaction with an agent. Now you have to interact with an agent. If you're going to do that, why wouldn't you choose me? Wouldn't that just be fun? And you're with the top organization anyway. But we're preparing our site, and we're just announcing a little bit. In the first or second quarter of next year, we're going to have a brand new site. We're going to have a brand new way for people to purchase annuities, and we're going in that direction, and we are dragging the industry across the finish line to make it pro-consumer. I've already trademarked the saying that, the Annuity Man is where annuities are bought, not sold, because everyone's, well, no one just wakes up and buys an annuity. They're all just sold. Incorrect. People come to my site at theannuityman.com and shop for the best fixed rates, run their own quotes 24/7, 365 on our calculators. But let's get back to the topic. You're looking to lock in guarantees. You're looking to protect the principal. You're looking for a guaranteed interest rate. You don't want to pay any fees. You want it to be regardless of what account type, IRA, non-IRA, Roth IRA, etc. Okay? You're looking for that. So how do you choose from a duration standpoint? Very simple. 3 years and in, CDs and treasuries. 3 years and out, multi-year guarantee annuities. Now, caveat side note, there will be agents that say, well, I totally agree with Stan. Of course, he's a really good friend of mine. Never met him. But I think the 3 years and out could also be an indexed annuity, sir. I mean, the historical returns, a market upside with no downside. I mean, there's principal protection and market participation. Why wouldn't you want to do that? That is the way their voice sounds, by the way. And my comment to that is there's nothing wrong with index annuities, and we sell more than anyone as a delivery system, very efficient and cost-effective delivery system for income riders, for future income needs if you want a lifetime income pension, say starting in 5, 7, 9 years from now. But you do not, listen to me closely, you do not compare multi-year guarantee annuities and indexed annuities when you're buying and locking in principal protection with interest, because index annuities, nothing wrong with them, but there's no guarantee on any return. Listen to me. Yeah, there's some minimal thing that doesn't matter. And it's so low, it's ridiculous. But I'm talking about real guaranteed interest rates. The only guarantee of an index annuity is you're not going to lose any money. That's fine. That's great. Zero is your hero, as they say at the Bad Chicken Dinner Seminar. No, you're the zero player that's saying that. But when you're looking to, the trifecta does not include index annuities. It's MYGAs. Why? Because multi-year guarantee annuities, fixed rate annuities, the annuity industry version of a CD, guarantees an annual interest rate contractually. That's what you want. There's no zero is your hero. If you're going to do that, just bury it in the backyard. That's a zero is your hero as well. But if you want guaranteed interest rates, there's 3 choices to protect the principal. And all you bond freaks out there, calm down, please, because you know what I'm talking about. Bond valuations can fluctuate up and down. Nod your head truthfully. The 3 things that you need to look at to protect the principal and get a guaranteed contractual interest rate: CDs, treasuries, and multi-year guarantee annuities, aka fixed rate annuities, aka annuity industry version of a CD. So what's the rule? Repeat it back to me. 3 years and in, CDs and treasuries. 3 years and out, multi-year guarantee annuities. It's really that simple. And my gift, I have a lot of gifts: play the guitar, shoot free throws, shoot the 3-pointer, the whole thing. That's the problem with shooting free throws and 3-pointers, even though I have the school record where I went to it, never to be broken, is it doesn't really shore up a resume. that, as my coach said, that and $1 gets you a cup of coffee. Well, not anymore. Maybe that and $2 will get you a cup of coffee. But it's really, really that simple. Certainly we don't sell, I'm Stan the Annuity Man, keyword the Annuity Man. We only sell annuities, fixed annuities. So CDs and treasuries, you're on your own. I would go to bankrate.com, bankrate.com to check for CDs on a national basis, and treasurydirect.gov for the treasuries, and theannuityman.com for the best MYGA rates on the planet. That is Shooting It Straight with Stan. 3 years and in, treasuries and CDs. 3 years and out, MYGAs. See you next time.